Okay, on the new DVD, we're going to be looking at 5 Satriani tracks, 4 of them of which are on Surfing with the Alien, and one of them which is off The Extremists' Summer Song. And yeah, so they're going to be going through each track, sort of note for note, looking at all the different techniques and all the different kind of melodies and stuff that make up the song, and just trying to kind of, break them down and teach them in a way that hopefully most people will kind of, understand. Because with this stuff, especially the more technical aspects of his playing, I think it really helps if someone can really kind of break it down and just go, right, this is exactly what's going on. Teaching this DVD, I kind of was going back to a lot of techniques that I was doing when I first started playing guitar, because I got into a lot of Satriani stuff when I was younger. And yeah, so learning a lot of the Surfing with the Alien stuff, or relearning it to teach on this DVD, has kind of reminded me of some of the techniques that I used to do when I first started playing. So they've kind of crept back into my playing again. And so through doing this DVD, that's kind of expanded some of my knowledge that I had prior to sort of now, really. This DVD covers loads of different techniques, from legato to tapping to a lot of string bending. There's a lot of emphasis on kind of phrasing, especially with Joe Satriani's guitar style, because his style kind of relies heavily on melody and phrasing and all that kind of stuff. So, he's kind of less of a technique player and more of a kind of feel and emotion player, and that's definitely evident in a lot of his instrumental stuff. So that's definitely what the viewer will gain from this DVD. The most challenging track on this DVD to teach was definitely Summer Song. Although it's probably not one of the most technical songs that Satriani's ever done, there's definitely a lot of phrasing that kind of needs to be taken into account, and different kind of pentatonic techniques as well that you might not come across in everyday playing. I think the most interesting thing about Satriani's guitar style and why he's so popular is because he kind of writes instrumental music that's listenable. He writes a lot of nice melodies, and he kind of uses all the techniques that have been sort of invented on the guitar, if you like, for more musical purposes rather than just kind of, as a vehicle to show off. So I think, with all of his songs and stuff, they actually they're more structured like, songs that you would write with kind of lyrics or whatever, but you definitely feel that from his style, he really writes from the heart and plays from the heart. And I think a lot of people can kind of relate to that, and I think that's why he's so successful. I think everyone will benefit from this DVD, from beginner to advanced, because even if you're a beginner, as time goes by, you're going to be, looking at trying to progress your technique and stuff. So, I would urge any beginners to kind of get into Satriani, especially because it really kind of opened my eyes when I first started playing, because I was into like Guns N' Roses and all that kind of stuff, and then when I heard Satriani, it was like, I didn't realise you could do that with a guitar. So, there might be a lot of beginners out there that are probably, would look at more advanced players and think, oh, how do they do that? And then, but if they kind of, get a DVD like this, for example, and learn some of Satriani's songs, they can kind of see in a broken down sort of way how people go about playing more technical stuff. So, for beginners, it's good from that point of view. Same goes for intermediates as well, because they might know about certain techniques, but still, they're trying to get a handle on them. And for advanced players, it would be trying to kind of expand their vocabulary that they will have already got, becoming advanced players. And also just kind of maybe learning about how to structure songs within an instrumental context, which it's all very well having all the technique in the world, but if you can't use it in a kind of song context, or be able to create something with it, then, you know, hopefully learning songs like the songs that are on this DVD will kind of help them do that.